Hi everyone, welcome along to, I think this is week 4, yes, week 4 of the website building course, and hope you're really enjoying it, hope you're catching up with the recordings. I really want to thank Tracy and Shelley again for joining us every week. So far they've been every week, which has been brilliant, so thanks very much. If I could give you a gold star like they get in McDonald's or something, I would, have a virtual one, there you go. So well done, and it's great that you keep coming along with questions, and that's really what makes the content. And if anyone's got any questions, if you're watching this as a replay, got any questions, make sure you put them in the group or send them privately to me. There is no silly questions, all right? If you've got a question, ask it, because this is the point to learn. So what I'm going to do today is we'll pick up from where we left off last week. Last week we looked at themes and a little bit deeper into themes and creating, putting in templates and so on. We're going to look a little bit deeper into that today. We're also going to look at adding Acuity Scheduler. So a few people would probably want to use Acuity Scheduler. I've used lots of different schedulers over the last few years. I've been using scheduling tools, and I found Acuity to be the best one. Now, again, you can go and do a search around and have a look. And if you find one that you like best, then go with that one. Don't take my word for it. But, I've done a bit of research and I've tried different ones, and I've stuck with Acuity and I've found it quite good. There is a free version, so you don't have to jump in and pay money for it straight away. However, there is a version, I think it's probably £10, £12 a month, whatever it is, a few quid more. But you do get more, like everything. If you pay a little bit more, you get a bit more. So I would say start with the free version. See how it works for you, because it's quite functional. It's just the add-on version, or the professional version, if you like, has a lot more features. You might not want those features. So have the free version first, see how it feels, and then you can use the full version if you want to. What we're going to do today is I'm going to show you how to include it into your website and to get the scheduler page come up on your website, which looks quite cool. And only earlier on today, I checked my phone and someone has gone on. I don't know who they are. They've literally gone onto my website today. They've booked an appointment for Friday afternoon. I've never met them, never spoke to them, and that happens a lot. So if you've got the scheduler on the page, people do use it. So it is worth doing, all right? And I must admit, probably 90% of my clients now book a free consultation or book a session, and I never spoke to them. The days of phoning up for, hello, can you tell me a bit more about what you do? They're almost gone. It's crazy, isn't it, really? But that's the world we live in. People are used to texting, used to booking things online, paying online. You can link your scheduler to PayPal if you want to. There's so much you can do with it. So that's the reason I use it, because it makes life simple. So you want to keep life being simple. Okay, so let me share my screen and we'll go into look at the scheduler and so on. So let's have a look. We'll go back to South Wales Hypnotherapy. This is where we're working on each week, and you will see the site now. This is how the site currently looks. As you know, we're just working on this. If the first time you've seen this, is what we're working on. We've got a new page, and the new page tends to be where we're just kind of playing around with stuff. Not this site is live on the internet, of course, but I don't promote it in any way. I don't really push it, and I may do in the future again. But at the moment, I thought it was great to use this for our course. So these are what we've created over the last couple of weeks. We've got the photo, we've got the video there as well. Thanks very much, Tracy, for that. Oh, the spider video. I put this on last week, didn't I? And I've had on YouTube, I've had comments and views on YouTube, literally from putting this on last week on YouTube. That's crazy, isn't it? It's like, how do people find that? I'm more like, why do they find it, not how do they find it? So it's crazy. Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? So what we're going to do, we look at that. So last week we looked at adding videos, adding photos first of all, wasn't it? Then adding videos and then uploading videos to your YouTube channel and then linking your YouTube channel to your website. So today we're going to carry on from where we left off. All right. So let's go back to Pages. And I'll show you our new page is what we're working on. So let's work on that. And edit with Elementor. And there we are. So that's loaded up now. So we can play around with it and add some other content in. So what I want to show you this week is this bit here at the bottom where it says drag widgets here. Now I showed you drag widgets here. So if we wanted to put a heading, we could. And you would literally just drag it in. We can add a heading there, all right? But if we want to add something else, you can click on the other icon there, and we can choose blocks, which gives us these. You can choose categories to the left-hand side. So if you wanted an about bit, you can suddenly they'll all change to that. If you want call to action, you've got those, and several others as well. Contact details, and so on. There's lots and lots of options that you can have. You can go to Pages, which actually, if you want to start a fresh page, and you just include this in. I'll show you what it looks like. Oh, that's a pro version. Let's go with this one. So you can come onto it. Oh, and you can see there it's got a little video and so on. So let's just insert it. See what it looks like, shall we? I've got to connect to my library. There we are. Like everything, they love for people to create an account, don't they? I've got to switch user now. Yeah, go on then, switch user. I forgot about that. It's not going to let me do it now because it's, oh no, you can't do that. You're South Wales Hypnotherapy now. You can't do that. Come on. Connect. Yep. Do I want to import my settings? No, not at this point. Okay. So let me go. Oh, here we are. Yeah, that's it. So that's gone in. Normally, you wouldn't have all that rigmarole with kind of logging on to your stuff. You will have the first time because you're going to have to make an account with the Elementor library. So you will have first of all. So this here, it's given, and you see it squeezed it all in, isn't it? Now, as a new page, we probably wouldn't want it all squeezed in. So there is an option. Sorry, where are we? Here. Go to Edit section. Right, and we scroll down. There should be an option here that tells us which. Where are we? Where is it? Height, no. Responsive mode, no, it's not that. Settings, is it in there? There's an option that gives us a wide. Oh, here we go. So page layout. So that was in settings and page layout. Now it says default here. What I'm going to choose is full width. All right. Now it might not work very well because we've got other stuff on this page. But we'll see. See how it works. Yeah. See, the other stuff's not full width, so I'm going to have to make everything full width, I think, because what we're doing, you see some websites, they're not always full width. Oh, yeah, actually has made it all full width, so that's okay. Let's scroll down. So some websites you see they kind of have a gap to one side, so they can put widgets and so on in that gap. Let's have a look. Yeah, it still hasn't really gone because I think it's because of the other stuff up above it. Here we are. let's have a little look. Let's publish it and see what we've got. We'll come back. So you can see the page that I put in. I'll put it in there just to sort of show you what a page looks like. Now, of course, normally you would do this with a blank page. You'd say, right, okay, I've got a new blank page and I'll put this in. And maybe that's what we'll do in a moment. You'll see it looks better. Let me come out and go to the actual website. So we'll exit to the dashboard. Come out of there. Oh, back again. Oh, another back. To come out, lots of times you just hit the back button and you'll come back out. Internet's not as quick as it could be. Come on.
Weather's not good though, is it?
Nah. Well, this thing. It's amazing how the weather affects the internet. It's like,
I know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? There we are. So new page. Let's go to the new page. Right. So we've got the new page. You see, everything else is left justified, isn't it? It's not as a whole page. That one's gone wide. That's wide. Oh, no, that's wide. Yeah, so that's okay. So here, this is the page that we put in. Now, if you wanted, what you can do is you can go through this and then edit it. We can't edit it now because we're viewing it, but we can go through and we can edit all this. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a whole page there. You know, you can see you've got a pricing plan thing on there. You know, you put your prices. You could put here, you know, that you can put your own little icons. You can put your own words, everything else. But the layout of the page is already made for you. If we forget what we've got up the top there for a moment, all right? We looked at this bit here being our new page. It looks pretty cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
We've got a video here, you know, and all that was like a click of a button, and you go, right, I'll have that, and then you would, of course, just make it your own. And I think that's a great way to start a page because the layout's there. And you don't have to think, oh, you know, I want this icon to the left, another icon to the right, put some words in the middle. It's there. It's done. All you've got to do is put your words in. I think that's brilliant, you know?
Yeah, because I would do it. I'd have the video there. It's just me sort of like talking and introducing myself, saying, you know, a bit about me.
Yeah.
And you know, the words are there, you know, because I would change the words about me, but then, you know, I could say, you know, what I'm about, who I am.
Exactly. Yeah.
And
yeah, this video here could be your video. Yeah. Definitely. And people can click onto that. They can play your video. Here it could be a book a session you could have here, you know, where it says get started. And even that's nice, isn't it? When you roll over, it kind of gives that little effect. You know, you can make that effect, but it's already done. You know, that's the key. This is the thing about not making it hard work. This is quite easy, isn't it?
Yeah.
You can put some of your services that you offer, change the icons, you know, put the services you offer, choose your perfect plan. You could even leave that exactly as it is, you know, and then you could have 3 different, you know, options for people to have. You know, have this, this, and this, whatever. Of course, you'll change what they get. You know, with this one, you get this. With this, you get that, and so on. And again, get started will lead to your scheduling page. You know, it will be something like click book a session now, something like that on here, rather than get started. Book a session. Frequently asked questions. You know, then I would imagine, each one opens up. Look, you could just put your own, you know, what is hypnosis? You know, what to expect in a session, things like this. You can put all that in there, couldn't you? And then you come down, you can get a couple of testimonials, which hopefully you're already collecting, and you're getting testimonials, and put them in there. You know, and that is it. That is a one-page website, isn't it? You look at that. If you think of it from there downwards, forget this other stuff, you know, that's where we've been playing about. From there downwards, that is a one-page website, there and then. Absolutely brilliant, you know. So let's go back and let's look at that and how you would actually change that. I'll just change a few of the parts of it so you can see. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let's go back again. Let's make another new page. All right. Let's add a new.
Dave, before you change it, can you do me a favour and go back and put it on a mobile device?
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. What I was going to do, I was going to make a new page and put the page as a new page. I think that'll look even better. Let's do that. And then I'll put it on mobile. I'll put them both on mobile. Right, edit with Elementor now. Okay, so this page here is called Elementor 65. We don't want that. We'll take that out. But what I'm going to do now is just scroll all the way down the bottom. So this is a brand new page now, all right? And all I'm going to do is literally drag, put another one of them in. I'll put the same one in. If I can remember which one it was. I don't know. Which one was it? Was it this one? Yeah, it was. It was this one, wasn't it?
Yeah. Optimize
workflow. Yeah. Let's put that one in. Right. Do I want to import settings? Yeah. Go on. Yeah. Go on. Because we haven't got anything on that page, so we say yes. What that does, it brings it in as the template looks. You know. So let's get rid of this Elementor 65 bit at the top. Why can't we get rid of that? I want to get rid of that. Why can't I get rid of it?
You've got to go at the top of the page and edit it.
Yeah, I'll edit that in a moment. Yeah. Okay. So let's make sure. Let's go to that settings. Make sure it's full width. So again, you go to your settings on the left-hand side. Here we are. I'll change that in a moment. Here we are. Default. No, we don't want default. In this version, I want full width. I'll go Elementor full width. Let me change the page here. What should we call this? I don't know.
That's Wells hypnotherapy.
Yeah. I was going to go my services. Now I have a little thing about my and our and we. All right. And so if your website is, as mine is, David Finch. All right. That's not a we, is it? That's David Finch. All right. Actually, this is South Wales hypnotherapy. It's quite generic, isn't it? So we can put our services. All right. That for me works. And I see so many websites where people have johnsmith.com, right? And then they say about us. Well, it's about me. It's not about us. It's johnsmith.com. Do you see what I mean? So this is one of my pet hates. So if you're going to make a website, just think about the context of, is it me? Is it our? Is it we? You know, you might, in some of the language, you might say, oh, we do this, we do that. Well, surely it's I do this, I do that. If you're only you on the website. Like I say, it's only one of my pet hates. It's up to you. You can call it what you like. So this is the page. This is it. All done. All right. Looks good now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Looks cool. Now you want to see it on a mobile app. So let's have a look. Here we go. So on a mobile phone, it's going to look like this. So your South Wales hypnotherapy doesn't look great on a mobile phone. Look, you've got to scroll across. What we'd have to do is reduce the font size to fit that on. Hypnotherapy, unfortunately, is a long word, and to fit it on the screen in that context, it doesn't really work very well. However, as we said before in an earlier version, we don't know how people are looking, whether they turn their phones round or not, you know. Let's have a look on a tablet. Now, a tablet, see, is a bit wider. South Wales hypnotherapy looks cool, doesn't it? And here we've got the page. And we come back and you'll see that it's now one after the other. So where those four icons, to see those four icons there, they were side by side before, wasn't they? Now they're one after the other. And this is why I say, make sure what it looks like on a mobile or a tablet, because the majority of people are going to be looking on them. Still looks okay though, I think, don't you? What do you reckon? Yeah. But see, the pricing plan, when you look on a computer, I think it's quite nice. The pricing thing is laid out side by side.
Yeah.
Looks nice. However, you know, if they're looking on a mobile device, it's never going to be laid out side by side because they've got to squash it down somehow. But you can still make it look good, you know. And some people will look on them on a full screen. Some people won't. All right, so let's publish that. Let's save that. Oh, let's come back. Sorry, let's not. Let's do here. Oh no, sorry, where am I? Let's go back. Oh no, hang on. I went back without saving it, didn't I? What a plonker. Ah, dear. Did it save it? Yes, that was lucky. That was more luck than judgment, actually. That's a good thing about it. It does save things. So it's updated, right? That's all right. Yeah, I didn't choose update, and that's why, you know, it didn't update it. So you see now we've got this element to 65. I've changed that in a moment. So let's go back and see what we've got now on the site. All right. So if we go to the site, I've changed that name. That's easy enough. But if we go to that page, this is how the page looks. It's quite nice, isn't it? Like we said earlier, you know, you can put, that's a whole page, isn't it? You can build your whole website like this, you know, and think, right, I'll have that page for this, that page for that, and so on. Your whole website doesn't have to be one theme. I mean, it's nice if it is, but you don't have to be. And when you're first starting out, let's be honest, you might not have too much on the website. If you had this one page, just this page, there's enough on there, isn't there? Yeah. You could put your contact details at the bottom, so you can put your prices here. You can do your frequently asked questions. Where it says about my clients, maybe you haven't got any client feedback yet. So maybe you make that a contact. Or what you can do, if we go back to our dashboard, we'll go back to that page. Here we are. Let's rename that. What did I call it? Our services, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so here we are, our services. So you see now, I did quick edit, just for those people that are sorry, I was just doing it and not telling you. So we did quick edit. That opens up this. All right. This slug thing. All right. That's something that is kind of in WordPress, but also that would be something that the likes of Google and so on would pick up. So here we want our services again.
I was just going to ask you what that was.
Yeah. I'll put it as they do it, because you can't have a gap in the slug. You can't have a gap. Lots of times, if you update it, it will just do it anyway. So when you change it, as you click it, it will actually change. Lots of times, it will change it, but sometimes it doesn't. These little things, you can get used to doing those. They're not massive. And one of the things we're going to cover in another session, we won't be covering it today, but in another session, we will be covering adding Google Analytics to your site, so that Google picks up your site. Because now, South Wales Hypnotherapy hasn't got Google Analytics on it, not that I remember anyway. So although it will be picked up on Google, but that's more luck than judgment. What we do, if you add Google Analytics, and there's a little process you have to go through, we'll cover it another time, then Google will search the internet and come across your site and say, oh, this is South Wales Hypnotherapy, and this is the details for it. So then when someone else then types in the likes of South Wales Hypnotherapy, bang, this site comes up, you know. Or they might just type in hypnotherapy, and this site will come up. Within certain search parameters, and you'll find that lots of people say, oh, we can get you on the front page of Google and all this nonsense. And yeah, they can, but Google is one of them things. It's always changing, it's always evolving, and you might be on the front page this week, but next week you might not. But it's better to do more local or more defined advertising for your market and market to those people, and then they'll find your site anyway, you know. So we'll cover that another time. So here we've got our services, which is the page we're on. If we go to the new page, Sorry, we can't do it now because we're in the editor now. So we're on this page, and we can scroll down and we can see this. So now I'm just going to change this. So when you come to these to edit this, I just wanted to show you just a couple of bits that we can edit. So in here, let's put, here we go. Welcome to okay, so there we are. It's as simple as that. Of course, then you update it down on the left. You update that, and that is it. Now, this button here, do you remember earlier on I said, wouldn't it be great if you could link this to your scheduler? So let's do that, all right? Ah, I see, right, that's an anchor. Ah, right, that's clever. All right, so what this is, do you see the way that moved down the page there?
Yeah.
So what it says get started, all right? And when you click on, let me move up the pages slightly.
It's taking you straight to the
It takes you to there,
services.
yeah. And that's called an anchor link. So what it does is when you click on get started, watch it again. For those people that missed it, bang, it takes you to this part. That's actually quite clever, isn't it? Because this is where you would want people to come to in this page, you know. So that's actually quite nice. I like that. I'm going to wreck that though, because I'm going to link it to Acuity Scheduler.
Can I just ask you something before you go there, before you change? So, you know, you said earlier about maybe put your prices up and that, right? Do you think it's a good idea to put your prices on your web page?
This is the age-old debate. Do I put my prices on? Do I not? You know. Now, there's two ways of looking at this, and it's a really good thing. Let me come back. Let me stop sharing a minute and come back to the group. Okay. Now, think about it, right? Are you going to have a price no matter what? So let's just say, you know, you said, right, a session is, I'll just pick a figure. I'll go with mine, go with my figures. £70 for an hour session, all right? So if someone books my session for an hour's hypnotherapy, coaching, etc., it's £70. However, I do offer other packages. I don't offer them on the website. I only offer them when they come. So on Acuity and on the website, the only option you can do is a £70 session or a free consultation. That's all. There's stop smoking as well, 200 quid. So, but there's not many other options. That's really it. So the way I do it is I say, well, look, if you want to come for a session, it's £70 and totally upfront. It's on the website. That's the cost, everything. All right. Now, the way I look at that is that, say someone thinks, oh, I'll have some hypnotherapy. I wonder how much it is. And they ask a few friends, they do a bit of a web search, and they think, well, I've got 50 quid to spend. Right? And my price is 70 quid. They've got two choices. They either say, oh, I'll keep searching for someone for 50 quid because that's what I've got to spend. All right. Yeah. Or they go, well, it's another 20 quid. I'm going to go because I've heard this guy's good. I've read his reviews and I'm going to go and see him for another 20 quid. So that'll happen, yeah?
Right.
So I'm up front with my price. When that person comes along, of course, then I'll say, look, great, you've come along. These are the other packages I offer, the other programs, and then offer those programs should they want them or not, you know? That's the way I do it. Other people do it the other way. So what they say is they'll have no price whatsoever. And then the person who's phoning up, or they have to phone or whatever they're going to do, go on your website, there'd be no price, will there? So how do they know? So they're probably going to phone you because they don't want to just turn up because that could be embarrassing, couldn't it? Because they turn up and you go, well, it's £600, please. And you go, whoa, hold on. I didn't know it's 600 quid. You know, you should have said, you know. So how will they know? So even 70 quid, someone go, well, I didn't know it was 70 quid. Oh, blimey, you know, I'm sorry. And it could be embarrassing for someone. So they're going to phone you. Hello, how much is hypnotherapy? 70 quid. Oh, okay, I'll think about it. Cheers. And you're going to get a lot of phone calls of exactly that conversation. Now, the way to stop that conversation is to say, this is what I charge. I'm quite happy charging that, and that's it.
Yeah.
The people who don't put their prices, what they like to do is they phone up, someone phones up and they go, hello, how much is hypnotherapy? So what's it for? And they have a big conversation about how they can help them, blah, blah, blah. And during that conversation, they'll start to think, oh, this person's got a few quid. You know what I mean? I'll rub their hands together, you know? Oh, I can up the price here, all right? So then they'll say, oh, yeah, it's 90 quid for a session, £100 for a session, you know, whatever, all right? They can make up a price for that person, all right? Rightly or wrongly, that's their business model. But if that person's still got 50 quid to spend, they ain't coming, are they? And you've gone all through that, all right? You've gone all through that chat, this, that, and the other, and they go, oh, I've only got 50 quid. Like, how much is it? Because you've got to tell them, haven't you, before, at some point, you've got to come out with a price.
Yeah. And
they go, oh, it's for that, it's £150. You go, oh, I've only got 50 quid. Oh, sorry. You just wasted an hour of your life. You know? It's like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was also something I know on my page, I haven't like pushed it. I didn't put prices on because I thought, oh, do I, don't I? And then a few people said to me, friends, if you're not putting the prices on, what are you hiding?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I agree with it. I really do. I've always put my prices on, the site. Even if you want to, you could put a from. You know, therapy is from this price upwards. You know, I offer several packages. That could be one of those, you know, those different boxes that we saw, you know. You could have, you know, this is an hour, this is a free consultation. It's clear in the title, it's free, you know, free consultation. Or you can charge £10 for a consultation, that comes off your price. You know, all these things I've done over the years. Try them out. What works for you, you know?
And in my area, there's quite a range of prices because there's from £45 with one company, and then there's 150 with another company, and all it is a change of wording.
Yeah.
And you sit and you think, well, if it's going to be that cheap, why are they that cheap? Are they not that good? And then so you've got the other end then, and you think, all right, because it looks, I'm not mentioning the name, because it advertises the end result.
Yeah.
You know, is that better? And you think, you know, that's quite steep. Yeah. So I've put myself as 70 in the middle.
Yeah. But even so, even 70, 45, 120, if I've only got 50 quid to spend, I'm going to spend it with a person who I can afford to spend 50 quid with. Do you see what I mean? It's like everything else that we buy. You know, if we go to the supermarket, we might buy different bits and pieces. And you see something in a supermarket, think, oh, I can get that across the road for, you know, 20 pence cheaper or whatever it might be, you know. And lots of people shop around like that, you know. And
yep, me.
Yeah, and people do, you know, so people will do it the same with hypnotherapy as well. However, there is a lot of people will go on the result, like you say, you know, what they'll go on reviews, they'll look at the reviews and say, oh, wow, well, this person's got brilliant reviews, so I'll go with them and I'll spend a bit more because they've got good reviews, you know?
Yeah.
You have to do what's right with you, you know, and if you want to charge £70 for one session, charge £70 for one session. If you want to charge £120 or £170, whatever you want to charge that. You know, it has to be for your pricing for you. And there's a market for everybody. You know, there's people who will only drive like almost brand new cars because they like the feel of brand new cars. They're happy to pay for a brand new car. There's other people who drive old bangers around because they don't care. And that will be the same for you. People will come, some people will happily pay, because they go, oh, I've had enough of this anxiety. Oh, I just want rid of it. And they don't care how much it is. If you said, oh, you know, £500, yeah, come along. I'm just sick of it. I can't go on like this. Whereas other people go, oh, I'll struggle for a bit further, you know. Yeah. You're never going to win with pricing. It's one of them things, you know. Personally, I'm upfront with it. When people come along, I give them the price list for the packages. I don't make anything up. I don't think, oh, you sound like you got a few quid. Oh, I'll add another 50 quid on. You know, I don't do that. I just go, look, here's my prices. That is it.
Yeah.
You know,
not good business ethics if you change your prices for different people, is it?
Yeah, and I don't think that's fair. You know,
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair that you know, if you look at someone and say, well, look, they've got a few quid. You know, what do you do for a job? In a conversation, you know, oh, what do you do for a job? And they go, oh, you know, I'm this swanky high flyer. And you think, oh, you know, I mean, not so long ago, it's before lockdown. Before lockdown, I had a guy come to see me who was gambling a lot, really gambling a lot. He spent
thousands of
pounds. Yeah. And I told you about him, didn't I? Yeah, he spent thousands of pounds, right? To me, wasted thousands of pounds, right? And I was charging him 70 quid a session, you know, and he was quite happy to come along and pay for 70 quid a session. And I was thinking one day, he said to me one day, oh, I just, before I come here, I just blew 500 quid on a horse race. And I thought, you pay me 70 quid and you just lost 500 quid on a horse. Yeah. But there you are, you know, you have to take the rough with the smooth, you know. You can't just say, oh, well, look, you know, give me the 500 quid and then lose 70 quid on the horse. Actually, that's what I did say, you know. So, let's just swap that around a bit, you know. I think I'm losing out of this relationship, you know. But there you are. That's a different story. Okay, let's get back to our website. All right, but it's a really good question. No, it's not. Sorry, Shelley. It's a really good question because on our version of our website, we've got that pricing structure, haven't we?
Yeah.
And if you don't want it, just get rid of it. You know, just take it off. If you're not going to do that, just take it off. You know, it would be simple enough to do it. So, no, well done. Good question. Really good question. Let's get back to the share. So here, if you didn't want it, all right, literally, but watch this. Gone. All right.
Oh.
That's it. Simple. I'll get it back again. Hang on. So go back to there. There we go. All right. So that's back. So you said all I did. If you don't want a part of this page, so we put this page in earlier, didn't we? If you didn't want an element of this page, you'll see as I'm hovering over, you see this X here. So if you didn't want this bit, these 4 boxes, they all come in that part there. So all the white bit, see the white bit there. So from the blue to the white, that part there, you're going to edit this part now. So each part, each element, that's why it's called Elementor, because it has all these elements in it, all right, as editable. So now, look, you can change the icon, look. So I go to the icon library. Let's have a Jolly Roger. Yes. There we go. I have a Jolly Roger pirate ship one. All right. So yeah, you know, this is what you can change everything about it. But if you don't want a part, so here, choose the perfect plan, right? You can then go right from here. You can say, do you know what? I'm not going to have that planned. Where that X is, just click it. It's gone. You don't have to have it. So, you know, you might think, okay, I'm not going to put my prices on. I'm not going to do frequently asked questions. I don't know. Just delete it. It's gone. All right. That's it. Yeah. Let's get it back again. Here we are. So, yeah. So all of these elements are there. If you didn't want a video, take the video out. You know, they're all there to be edited. And this is the great thing about putting a page in. And you think, oh, I like the look of that page. I'm going to have that. Now, what it didn't have was a contact, did it? So let's go down here and let's put a block in. And let's choose contact. Here we are. So let's go with, you can go with a map if you want. You can put the map into it. So people can actually see where you are. That's quite nice. You can do that version. Oh, that's a pro version, so you can't have that unless you buy it. You've got this version that's got a map. That's quite nice. So it's got a map and some details. Let's go with that. All right. So this is how it looks. Yeah, we'll have that. Let's go yes. Right. So we'll insert it in. We'll say yes. And there, we've just extended our page. So our page starts at the top. Welcome to South Wales. We've got all the bits and pieces, yeah. It's got our prices, frequently asked questions, what our clients say. And then now we've got a part that says where we are. New York. I imagine being there, you know. Now, you might think, well, how do I get this to not be in New York? How do I get this bit to be where I am? It's quite simple. You click onto this element here, all right? Where are we? Hang on. Edit. We want to edit this. Here we are. Here we are. So click onto here. So we're editing this part now. And then I'll put in. Well, let's be somewhere else. Where could we be? Anywhere in the world. Give me somewhere in the world. Come on.
Barbados.
But well, yeah, we need a bit more of an address, but something else. Let's.
Okay, number 9.
Number 9.
Nash Street.
Right.
Hillary's.
Where?
Hillary's.
Pillaries.
Hillary.
Hillary.
Yeah. H-I-double-L.
Hang on. L-I-double-L.
H-I.
Oh, hang on. Right. H-I-double-L.
Double-L-A-R-Y-S. Perth.
Oh, here we are. Look, is that?
That's my brother's house.
Oh, there you go. That's it. Okay, so let's update it, and that's where we're going to be in New York, but in Australia as well at the same time. All right, that's going to confuse the life out of people. All right. So here, of course, if we wanted to change this, we could just change this to 999, phone 999 for the 4th emergency service. All right. Not taking this seriously, are we? Yeah.
Do you know what? I just looked at that and thought it said snoring way.
It's what?
I thought it said snoring way.
Snoring way, yeah. That's it, yeah. Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it? So you see, all you do on the left-hand side, you go to edit. On the left-hand side, put the address. You can change the zoom, by the way. You can zoom out. You can zoom in. So let's have a look. That's zoomed out quite a way. So there we are. So that's zoomed out now. All right. And you can zoom right in. Wow. Quite a lot you can do, isn't it? You know, it's nice. You know, yeah. Let's leave it at that. All right. So then we always get in the habit, as I didn't do earlier, of updating. All right. And that makes sure that it goes online to the website, and it would be live now. All right. Should we take that out then? That address, being your daughters.
Your brothers.
Brothers.
Oh, your brothers. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah. All right. Well, let's leave.
Going to our group.
Let's leave it for now. I doubt many people, apart from the people who are doing this course, are going to be worried about seeing that. All right. So let's go back. I just want to show you one more thing today in today's session. All right. So this gets started. Right now, it goes to a link down to here. All right.
Yeah.
I'm going to get rid of that link, and all that is it's linked to pricing. This tab here is called pricing. All right. This box. This box is called pricing. Yeah. So what I'm going to do though, I'm going to take that link out for now, right? Just to show you something else. Because I quite like the rollover effect and everything else, and you can duplicate it, by the way. So you could actually, I'll tell you what, let's do that. So here you've seen I've clicked on this little edit button. If I right click, because you wouldn't see that, it says duplicate.
Yeah.
So now I've got another one. All right. So I'll leave that as get started. This one I'm going to edit. So this one now, keeps going. As soon as I click on it, it scrolls down. Right, don't worry. Let's change it. So I'm going to get rid of the text get started. And I'll say book now. All right, let's just say call book now. All right, and then the link is pricing. Now, we don't want the link to be pricing. Now, earlier on, I logged onto my scheduler. All right, so this is Acuity Scheduler. I think in another session, we could look at the back of Acuity Scheduler. I'll show you exactly what you get and how you get it. So you can choose different pages. This is the general scheduling page, and I'll show you what that looks like. So I'm going to copy that link. I'll go up back to Elementor, and I'm going to drop that link in there. All right, so now the link will no longer go to the price part here. It will now go to Acuity Scheduler. I'm going to update it. And then now we should have up here 2 buttons. Yep, one saying get started, the other one saying book now. And when we click on book now, what will happen is it will take us to our Acuity Scheduler. Now let me show you that. I'm going to come out and go to the website, and I'll click on it. You'll see that then it'll be a live link going to Acuity. So here we are. Go to here. Go to our services, which is the new page we just created. Come down. We've got our starting point here. I mean, let's be honest. You probably wouldn't have these 2 buttons together. It looks a bit naff, doesn't it? But I just showed you for demo purposes. When I click on book now, I go there and it takes you to here. Look.
Oh.
Right. So now people can book an appointment. Right. And this is what I've set up. Of course, there is some setting up in Acuity and all these wordings, you know, that's what you do in Acuity, but it's seamless, isn't it?
Yeah.
I go back, I'm back at book now. All right.
Yeah.
So click on it.
Very good.
Takes me to there. And then I can choose, let's choose a free consultation. Let's have it 2:30 on Friday. I'll put my name in, put my phone number, put my email. I've got some terms and conditions to say, yeah, I'll agree to that. No one ever reads them. I'm sure they don't, you know. Agree to the terms and conditions and confirm the appointment. It's as simple as that. It really is a great scheduler. You see a free consultation on 7th of May, 2:30. Very, very quick to do. If I go back, you know, I'll come back to here again. And if I click that one, it takes it to the pricing thing still.
Yeah. Is that the free version of Acuity or the paid version?
No, at the moment, funny enough, I went away from Acuity. I was trying something else out for a while, and I didn't like it. And I've come back to Acuity. And at the moment, I'm only using the free version. So this is the free version. Okay. What you get with the paid version is you get an ability that you can send more emails, like follow-up emails and stuff like that, and you can link to your calendars a bit easier. But I use Acuity as my calendar, so I know when I've got a booking, I'll look in Acuity. So for me at the moment, I'm quite happy with what I've got, but I will be updated. I will be upgrading to the other version, the paid version, because I like the fact that you can do that. Now let me show you something else very quick. You don't have to link to everything. So say I wanted to just do a free consultation, all right? So all I want to promote is a free consultation. I copy this link. So this is in Acuity now. I copy that link. I'll go back to here, all right? Let me go back to the dashboard. Come to pages. So our services. I'm going to change the wording on here, and I'm going to link it just to a free consultation, and you'll see the difference. Okay, so where it says book now, all right, I'll click onto that to edit it, and this link here will no longer be valid. So I'm going to get rid of that link. Delete that one. I've already copied it, so I'm going to chuck the other one in, but I'm going to change book now to book, book a free consultation. All right, so book a free consultation. Literally, that's it. What I would do, let me get rid of this one because I don't like that being there now. So I just right click then, by the way, and then deleted it. So then now that's gone. All right. So now, I think it looks a bit cleaner now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Having the 2 buttons together, it just looked a bit naff to me. All right, so now we'll go back again, go back to our website. All right. Oh, shut up, Alexa. It's crazy when you say something and Alexa answers you, isn't it? Right, here we are. Sorry. Right, back to here, visit the site, go to our services, new page here, lovely, and then now we've got welcome to Psychotherapy Therapy, book a free consultation. I love the way that rolls over. It's quite nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, click on
to almost that. Don't forget the buttons here.
That's it, yeah. And then look, it only gives me the option for a free consultation. It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So now I can say, oh, well, I'll have Friday at 2:30 again. Yep, continue. Put my name in, put my email, agree my terms, and that's it. I book a free consultation. And you can do that in Acuity. You can do that for any of the other services that you want. So if you wanted to say, right, I only want a feel-good relaxing session, right? Or a face-to-face 1 hour session. When you click it, this is the link for that. So this is the link now for face-to-face 1 hour session. So you could, if you want to, put a different button somewhere else and say, oh, I'm going to link it to this 1 hour session. I'm going to do a page about stop smoking. So then you could then say, right, my stop smoking, and you could say, book your stop smoking session here on a button. And then when they hit it, they hit this one, and that will take them to here, which will only see that. That's all they can book. And so then you've got a purpose-built link to exactly what the person wants. They don't go to the general page, because otherwise, if it's a general page, so if I go to that one, this is the general page, then they have to select what they want. And if you've got quite a few, people can go, oh, I don't know which one to book now. You know, I've tried to limit this down as best I can. Don't have too many options. So you can see I've got ongoing client sessions. So people who have those packages that I mentioned earlier, that's what they book. A face-to-face session, £70, it says so there, all right? You don't have to put the prices, by the way, as you see, on the ongoing session. Ongoing session, there is no price, right? Because they've already paid. They paid that in the program. You know, there might be a £500 program, so they pay the £500, and then they book a session here, and that's their next session. And those sessions are 60 to 90 minutes in duration, depending on the program, depending on what we're doing, and so on. You know, so people know to book that link then, because I tell them. If someone is just coming on here for the first time, as someone did earlier, like I say, what they've booked is this one, £70 for a 1 hour NLP hypnosis session. Like I say, I haven't got a clue what they're coming for. It's not had a free consultation, not anything. They've literally just booked a session. And that will happen. Because, again, going back, they look at the price, think, oh, 70 quid. Well, that was cool, because I see someone else and they was 90. So that's a bargain, you know? So now they're quite happy. If they had 50 quid, they probably wouldn't have booked it. Who knows? You know, it's one of those things, isn't it? But yeah, it's a great way to link to your scheduler. So if we go back to, I've gone way out of it now. So we go back to here, and this is our page. So do you get the link? Yeah, easy enough to do. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's lots of different ways of linking to it. If you go to my site, let's do that quick. I'll show you just quickly. If I go to my site here, what I've done, I've created a whole page that has the scheduler on it, and then all the buttons link to the schedule page. So let me show you how that works. So here it says hypnotherapy to help you, right? So yeah, go on then, I'll click on that. How can I help you? And it's got some information. And then down here, 3 steps to change. Book a free consultation, all right? Download some recordings. That links to the recording page. Book a free consultation. now. Now you might think on here it looks a bit weird because they're next to each other. On a mobile device, remember they're one above each other, so they show separately. So I purposely went, okay, well I'll go with that, because on a mobile device it sort of says let's chat, book a free consultation, step 3, book a free consultation. So it separates it out. Now you can't really.
That would cheese me off.
What's that? Book a free consultation?
No. Go back up again, because your squares aren't perfect.
Oh no! You know what, Shelley? It cheeses me off as well. Right? and the reason they're not perfectly square, right, is there's less words in this one than there is in this one, and I've tried the best I can to put some other words in here to match them up. But these squares, unfortunately, these 3 squares work independent to each other. They're not actually all linked up. They're not in one box, you know. Oh. So what happens is that there's actually 3 separate squares and then 3 squares underneath them when you log in and see it. So you have to try to put the same amount of words or thereabout to try to get it. It's like step 3, let's work together, is on 2 lines, and that has forced it all downwards. And it's a bit of a compromise.
Shelley would, I can hear her. Shelley would expand step 1 with words to make it the same.
Well, I'll tell you what, have a look on your phone though, Shelley, right? If you look on your phone, you'll then see that actually the boxes doesn't matter because you don't see them in a row. Yeah. That's the thing. And so it's a compromise. It's one of them things, and this is the thing I've said before about website building, is sometimes there's a compromise. And my compromise is I already know most people look on a mobile device to view my website. Again, in another session, I'll show you how we can see that. But I know by looking at the results of who looks at my site, they come from on a mobile device. So I've made it better looking on a mobile than it is on a computer screen.
Yeah.
And I know that's a compromise, but it's one of them things that my clients are already seeing the best version.
Yeah.
And a very few of them see this version. So the point I was making anyway, click on book a free consultation. That's all right. It says welcome to my booking page, and it's a whole page of what you can book. All right. So that's what I've done. I just chose to go rather than linking directly to the separate ones or linking to this. I thought, well, everything links to this one page. But strangely enough, you can't get to this page unless you click one of those. You see, it's not on the top. It's not on the top of the website, So along here, there's no thing here that says about bookings, is there?
No.
So what it is that you have to go somewhere on the site and then go, I'll book a free consultation, and then you'll come to this page. So wherever there's loads and loads of those links all over the site that will link to this one page. Mm. So as usual, there's not one way to do things. There's more than one way, right?
So can I ask something else?
Yes, of course.
So when they're booking, do you get them to pay all of the money, or do you take a deposit?
Depends on what they're booking. So if someone books a Zoom session, and they then what happens in the confirmation email, which you set up through Acuity, it says please pay via PayPal or online banking. So it gives them 2 options: online banking or PayPal, because they're not going to come to the office.
Right.
If they're coming face to face, I give 3 options. One is cash, the second is online banking, and the third is PayPal. So they can choose whichever one. So when they come, of course, a free consultation is a free consultation. There's no payment, so that's great. Yeah. Now I did trial it for a little while, charging £10. However, I did find that the less people booked. Now I don't know if it's because we was in lockdown at the time or what. Who knows? But less people paid for a free consultation that was £10, and then they get the £10 back. Yeah. So I took it off. Just make it easy. And I must admit, since I've done that, I haven't had any no-shows recently. I had a succession of no-shows. That's why I did it. And I thought, oh, this is annoying me now, you know. I'm sitting here waiting for the person, and they're not turning up, you know. When you do it a few times, you just think, oh, I'm fed up with this, and then you phone them and they don't answer the phone. You know? So I'd rather people just be honest, say, look, I've changed my mind. Oh, it's fine. Just change my mind. I don't care.
The other thing is, sorry, hold on. Yep. The other thing is, would you send a reminder like the day before your appointment is so and so, so and so?
Yeah. So that's the great thing about Acuity. It does it all for you. Yeah.
Right.
So I would advise you, I would really encourage you, go onto your Acuity Scheduling page. Just do a Google search for it. Acuity Scheduler. All right. I'll show everyone the site. All right, so here we are.
Takes the hard work out for you, doesn't it?
That's what you're looking for, yeah? All right, you're looking for this, Acuity Scheduling, all right? And literally, you know, look at the pricing. Let's go here, pricing. So, it's 14 quid now, £14 a month. When I first started, it was £10 a month, and it's gone up a bit now. But you get either a free trial of that, all right, or there is actually a free version. They're not promoting that. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, that's strange. That.
So how do you get the free version?
Yeah, that's weird. No, I don't know. There is a free version though, but look on here. I don't know. It's just because it says pricing or what, but yeah.
Yes, it says now try for 7 blissful days, absolutely free.
Yeah. Yeah, there is a free version anyway, you know. So look, the difference you'll see straight away. Look, number of staff or locations 1. If you want more staff, more locations 6 or 36, you have to pay more. But this is what you get. You get your client self-scheduling, unlimited appointments and so on, advanced features. There's a list of those. Confirmations, reminder, and follow-up emails. That's the bit you was talking about there, Shelley.
Yeah.
And that's it. It's brilliant. For £14 a month, you can't go wrong, can you?
No.
You know, you don't have to do anything. You set it up and it does it all for you. This is the bit, text messages. I'm not fussed about text messages, to be honest. Packages, so you can offer packages including payment plans. Well, that's what I do when they come face to face. So I think, well, look, just get them there, sell it to them when they come, you know?
Yeah.
Automatic time zone. Well, that's great if you're working with people across the world. For myself, you know, I tend to be UK, so that's no problem. Subscriptions and memberships. If you've got something like that, then you may want to upgrade to this one. And then you've got, you know, things you can do like your logo. That's the great thing. If you go to the most expensive plan, which was what, 30 or 45 pounds, isn't it? It take off the Acuity thing. See that powered by Acuity. They take that off then, and now they used to have that in when you paid £10 a month, as I used to do it. You never saw that, but they've changed it now. £45 a month to take it off.
Yeah, because they're advertising their business via your business.
Yeah,
that's how it works.
Yeah, and you know how I got hold of Acuity Scheduler is I went on someone else's website and they were using this, and I clicked on it and I thought, well, let's have a look at that then, and it led me to there, and that's how I found it. So I don't mind, because I think, well, if other people find it like that, you know, we're all in business. They're in business. We're in business. And you know, why not help each other? Why not? I don't mind having that logo on it. It really doesn't bother me. You know, even if I had the option, why? What? You know, it's like, well, just let them earn the money. So what?
Yeah.
You know,
there was, right, from your experience, Dave, right, the like general hypnotherapy register logos and things, and the CNCH thing. A lot of people look for the trade stamps. So where do you recommend putting it? On your first top page?
Yeah, I would put them onto your page.
On the first page, yeah.
Yeah. Now, when you join those associations, they will send you a link so you can download good versions. Don't copy them off of someone else's website.
Yeah, no, I've got the downloaded ones.
Oh, that's all right then. Yeah. So yeah, put them on. I put them at the bottom, like in the footer area. It's called.
Yeah.
It's at the bottom of the site, you know. And I think it's one of those things, you can put them at the top, you put them at the bottom. It doesn't really matter where you put them. Yeah. But I think it's saying to people, look, I am accredited. I am subscribing to these associations, if you like, to say that I am, you know, of a worthy being, you know. I think
do you put your registration number on it or not?
No. What I do, and this is what I would advise you to do, see if I've actually done it. Right. So this is the test, isn't it? Right. I'll go, oh, what I do, yeah. Do I? Let's have a look. So let's go back. I'm pretty sure I've done it. So let's go to my home page. So put my life on the line now. Go, yeah, what I do is this. Yeah, of course you do, Dave. So what I do is when you click that, it should take you to my link in the register. Fingers crossed. Ha! Yes, I do it.
Oh, I'll have to talk to you about that bit.
Yeah. I thought I was going to come a cropper there for a moment. I thought it was.
I know. I could just see
myself going, oh, what I do is link to my site, and then go, no, you don't, Dave. You know.
Right. Okay. So,
yeah.
Well, good save.
Yeah. That was more luck than judgment. I knew I did set it up, but I thought, have I set that up now?
I'm gonna have to go with that bit. So
okay. So literally, the way you do that, if you want to do that, is now I can't show you on my site because I'm not logged in on my site. But how you would do it is you would go back to here, just as we did earlier, with this link. All right. Do you remember when I put in the link to the left-hand side, didn't I?
Yeah.
So if you have an icon, a picture, all right, what you do then, we haven't got any pictures on this page, have we?
Yeah.
No, let's go back to this page. So where we've got this picture, which would be your icon, your general hypnotherapy standards icon, all right, you would click on that, it will take them to your registration page, all right, and you just set that up in your dashboard. If we go to here
and just do it like we did with Acuity.
Yeah, just paste. So you'd have to go to General Hypnotherapy Standards Council, get your link, all right, whatever your link is, and then paste that in on here. So if I go to the new page one, you'll see then you've got the picture. And so there's the picture. Click on the picture, and then here it says link, and it says none, and it will say custom URL. All right, you go to custom URL, and that's where you would paste in just here your link. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
So if I put in there, let's put in there my site. Go back. Let's do that. Oh, David Finch.co.uk. Yep. All right, let's do that. So I'll just put my link in there. Done. Update. And now when I click on this, it will then take me to my site, actually. All right, I'll go to my site. I won't do it now because we're in the editor. So you have to come out of the editor to see it. I'm sure we must have it somewhere now. No, we haven't. New page, down here. And then we just set that up now. Now when I click on that, it will take me to book an appointment. There we are. All right. That's exactly what you do. You'll just set that up with your link to your site. You have to upload the logos and so on. Upload your logo. So this would be your logo. You upload it and then just link it.
Okay, thanks, Dave.
A little bit of practice. If you need to, just watch this video or watch the last video where we did that again. Once you've done it once, Tracy, it's fairly straightforward. All these things that I'm showing you, once you've done them once or a couple of times, you then go, oh, I know how to do that now, you know. And it's only the odd ones you think, oh, how do I do that, you know? And you might have to recap again. But yeah. Okay, let's wrap it up for today. Thanks very much for watching, everybody. If you're watching the replay, thanks very much for joining us and watching the replay. Remember, again, if you've got any questions for future editions, just let me know. Put it in the group and let me know. Thanks very much for watching.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you.